Hey, collective, how are you? It's your girl Genesis. It's a pleasure to be back with you guys. Sorry I took a few days. We all have stuff. We all have stuffs. So let's jump into a collective reading. This is going to be general, so we're not going to square peg it, round hole it, correct? Correct. So, take what's yours and leave the rest behind. As always, it's a pleasure and an honor to connect with you. I do appreciate you so much. So if you do that thing with the buttons, like, share, comment, and subscribe, let you know when I upload, let you know what's going on so we can keep in touch. All right? You guys are amazing and the best. I hope your weekend was wonderful. I hope it was fabulous. Now, I want to talk about the energy I've been getting strongly for the past couple of days. Whole kid. Vacation's here. We're screaming at the Xbox. It's the best. Let's not talk about it, all right? So I've been picking up on a lot of divine masculine energy. For some reason, I don't know if that's who's watching me, because I'm getting a lot of energy from divine masculines who are waking up. And I know that there was a wave of unions with twin flames. I'm specifically talking about twin flames. We're just going to talk about that right now in this reading. That's what's happening. In the past year or so, there's been a lot of a lot of unions come together, a lot of them, which is awesome, and I love that. But since then, there's also been a lot of divine masculines waking up. Either they've already met their divine counterpart, or they've been in a relationship with their divine counterpart, or they've been seeing them in their dreams, very vivid, lucid dreams, in the 5D. Or they've been in union and they've gone into separation because they weren't awake yet, right? They weren't aware of who they were. They just thought they were a person. They weren't ready. They had to do that separation thing, that textbook separation thing. So, but what I've been picking up on is a lot of them have been really, really waking up. And this is the year of karma. 2024 breaks down to 8. Karma, what comes around goes around, right? So I really feel like karmic debt has been getting paid off a lot this year. Right now, I think a lot of it has been going on just because of all the whatever's been going on in the sky, like with the conjunctions, the transits, all of that. Things have really been getting lined out so people can get on course, on their mission with who they're, there are some things that are just literally written in the stars. So those things have been transpiring, and there's been a lot of movement with just a lot of energy moving and clearing out a lot of negativity, a lot of eye-opening, realizing it's like they're waking up to the people that are around them. It's like they're realizing that these people ain't shit. It is in the divine's masculine's nature, even if they're not so divine at the time, because they're not woke up all the way, so they're not acting, as they should towards their divine counterpart. But it's still in their nature to provide and protect, right? So they want to provide and protect for the people that are around them, people that they love, people that are family. And a lot of times it's the ones closest to us that are the ones who try to lead us astray, keep us from our divine purpose, or and they're the ones who can manipulate us the easiest. So I feel like they're starting to realize that, they've been nurturing, caring, maybe providing for, all out providing for people who aren't like their wife and kids, because there are some divine counterparts who have wives and kids, and that's not their divine person, right? So with that being said, of course they should provide and protect them, obviously, if they are married, because that's who they chose to be. And, that's a messy situation, and I'm not talking about that one. I'm talking about divine masculines who are not married, who may have been in other situations and other connections. Maybe they were long-term, maybe they weren't, maybe they lived together, maybe they didn't, but they're starting to really see, and they may have just have family members around them that, I'll say it, take advantage of them, leech off them, keep their vibration down low with just their lower vibrational stuff. Maybe they have met their person's divine feminine, and maybe they talk shit about her. Maybe they don't like her because they know that this person's going to break away from them, and this person's going to go be with their divine counterpart, and they're not going to be able to get what they get, whether it be time, money, you know, whatever favors they may do, whatever they can get from them, they know that's going to be cut off. So they try with all they have to keep them from coming together, pointing out all the counterparts' flaws. You know, it's not such a good idea because they're realizing, because it's going to take away from them. And I think the divine masculines are starting to realize that they're doing it from a selfish place, that it has nothing to do with their well-being. They don't care if they're happy. They care about what they can get from them. If they can get money, if they can drive their car, if they can, you know, come do stuff for them, you know, whatever it is that these divine masculines be doing for their family, however they provide. And they're realizing that they're really the blockages, that maybe they have some narcissists in their family. And they're also realizing that if they're with somebody, if they're in a relationship or they're seeing somebody, they are either met their divine counterpart, their divine feminine, and they have felt that activation. They didn't know what it was. They ran from it. It was over. It was intense. It probably scared them. And they know that this person loves them in a way that they have never been loved. They feel the love. They feel the connection in the 5D. They feel it telepathically. They're getting communications from their partner. They're getting healing from their partner, and they know where it's coming from. This person's, you know, they're waking up and they're actually having twin flame symptoms. Like, this person's on their mind. Like, there's the obsessive thoughts, the very vivid dreams, the pull, the magnetic pull is there, and they're like, what is going on? And they're starting to open their eyes to the people that are around them, and the people they may be in a partnership with. Like, this ain't that. Like, this is not this. They realize that they're settling. It may have been the person that they thought they loved so much that they thought this was their person until they met their person. And now they know, ooh, this girl, this boy, they don't love me right. I don't feel secure. I don't feel safe. They don't feel like home. I don't feel that unconditional, always giving love that I do from my divine feminine. And even because they're having, even if they haven't met them, they see them in their dreams, and they know that there is something more. They're opening up to the fact that there's something more. So, they're doing the work, right? They are doing the work. They're clearing out negative energy. They're getting away from, you know, they're changing people, places, and things. Like they've hit this autopilot type energy that is getting them to become ready for union. They're doing things subconsciously to get ready for this union, because whether they know their partner or they don't, they know that there's more, and they want to be more, and they know there's more to them than the way that they've been living. They know they're waking up to the God inside of them. They're seeing, you know, that they have so much more potential than what they've been actualizing in life. They realize that these people keep them stuck. You know, maybe they're talking about opening a small business, or, you know, some entrepreneurial type thing that they want to do, or a side hustle. No. Don't invest your money in that. That's silly. It'll never be successful. How do you know if you don't try? And those are small minds. Small minds limit you. You should never, you should always try. You don't know if you're going to fail unless you try. Don't let somebody else's, and they're starting to not let other people's fear dictate how they live their life, because it's not their fear. They're not afraid to try. They know that they can do anything. And those other people, and they're seeing how selfish those other people are. It's just because they think that something's going to be taken from them, that they're going to get less, or that more might be asked of them. Because what if this business does take off? Then you'd expect the people around you to help. I mean, you don't expect it, but, you know, it would be great if they did, especially if you're taking care of them and they don't work or anything, or they just expect you to give to them all the time. You would think that they would want to give back, but those people don't want to give back. No, they only take. And, well, it's like these divine masculines are getting a little hit to the game. They're definitely becoming part of the not fucking around crew anymore. They're not doing it. They don't want that. They want more. They want people who are going to help carry the bricks, who has a vision of their own, can create a shared vision with them, and help everybody build. Somebody who supports, somebody who gives up, somebody they know recognizes the God within them. And they only talk to the God within them. They don't talk to the insecurities. They don't talk to the fears. They realize that there's a person out there who sees them for who they are, who sees them for all the good, for how amazing they are, for how strong they are, for how intelligent they are, who wants to see them, you know, reach their full potential, who sees the God within and only talks to the God within. And I feel like if they've only met in 5D, they replay these conversations over that go on in dream state. And they feel the nurturing, the how their divine feminine is their cheerleader, their counselor, their advisor. They're their safe place where they can be vulnerable, and it's okay. It will never be held against them. And if they've met in person, they know this too. They know that this person in real life, they see the way this person hypes them, how this person supports them, who is always there. Even when you put her on the back burner, no matter what, you can come back because there's an unconditional love there. There's an unspoken, if they haven't talked about their feelings, it's definitely, and I don't think they have yet. Not the people I'm talking to, like, I feel like they're just now waking up to the fact of, if they do know them, like, they're friends and they're cool, and maybe there has been some romantic encounters with each other, but they're not, I don't think they've ever been in like a real commitment to the people I'm picking up on, because they're realizing, these masculines are like, oh, did I fuck up? That was my whole person. Like, that's my whole person. And maybe y'all aren't talking. You're in that silence. You're in that dead space, waiting for, you know, I feel like the femmes are just waiting for what they know is gonna happen. They're sitting in their throne and their divine energy, knowing what's theirs, knowing what's going to be theirs, and knowing that they're attracting it, that they have to give it time, that they're trusting the process. The divine femmes are trusting the process and trusting divine timing, and they know. I think they're feeling it. They're feeling it. This past full moon, there's been with every full moon, but this one specifically, there's been a lot of emotional upheaval. There's been a lot of emotions from everywhere. I've been feeling so many emotions. These divine masculines are feeling like, man, did I picked this raggedy, ratchet bitch who really ain't shit over somebody who is 10 toes down. They're thinking, you know, but those are lessons they had to learn, and they're gonna realize eventually that their divine feminine knows this, that they know. They will let them go about their business because they know that they're still waking up, or they're not awake at all. And forgiveness is always given, always, because this is a love that has spanned lifetimes, and it's a blessing and a gift to be able to recognize it now, to recognize each other now. So the divine femme's there. She's just waiting. She's building her empire. She's an empress. She can do it all on her own. She would like to have her emperor beside her, but she's got it. She's focusing on family. If she has kids, she's taking care of her kids. You know, because, you know, not everybody's out here single and just single without kids. There's a lot of people out here single with kids. I'm single with kids. You know, building empires, focusing on them. You know, they're meditating. They're clearing out negative space themselves. They're trying to help their partners heal in the 5D and here, you know, by working on themselves, because we're all one. We're all parts to the whole, and counterparts are, you know, two bodies, two vessels, one soul. So as we heal our wounds, our old core wounds, which surely have been flared up, you know, with if your divine masculine has, you know, picked somebody over here, then you got some abandonment wounds maybe that you're working through. And I feel like you guys are doing, divine femmes, y'all are doing amazing. So the divine masculines, what am I saying? They're growing by leaps and bounds. They really, really are. But I'm picking up heavy on their energy. So let's tap into them and see what's shaking with them, with our masculines. What are they doing? All right, how they feeling? What's going on with it? What is the message for the collective? Whoop. Okay. Oh. So we have spiritual strength. All right. They are gaining spiritual strength. They're gaining a lot of spiritual strength. Like I said, they're opening up their eyes. They're opening up their eye. They're getting tapped in. They're going within. They're asking themselves the questions that they need to ask themselves. They're doing heavy reflection, right? They're getting their feelings sorted out. They're seeing that that they have a spiritual connection. That it is not just any regular connection. This is not something that's going to go away. If they thought they could run from it because it was intense, and they thought they could just find somebody else, they may have ran through a couple of them trying to find somebody who can fill the spot of divine femme. Or if they've just had dreams about her, then they're still trying to, maybe they're trying to find that energy. They're searching for her. And the ones who know, and they are scared right now because they feel like they've turned their back on them. They have a lot to say though. They're doing a lot of throat chakra, trying to get it aligned, right? Because they didn't speak on feelings. They didn't at all. They had it all within. And they're getting a lot of insight right now. All right, divine femmes, these divine masculines are going heavy within. Tell me more. What else do they need to know? Ooh. Victory and success and triumph. All right, guys. So this right here, they're going to speak their truth. They're going to. They are victory and success and triumph. They're overcoming a lot. All right. They're clearing out the karmic energy. They're clearing out karmics and getting them out of their energy. They're getting their chakras aligned. They're gaining strength, their spiritual strength, if you will. Ego is dying. They probably are, because I feel like this is like them coming out of ego death a little bit, like them realizing, oh man, and they've had to purge a lot of feelings. I feel like with all the conjunctions and transits that have been taking place, and then that full moon asks us to get real about what we want to do, about commitments in our life, whether it be job, relationships, whatever. It's asking us to get real, like long term. Who do we see ourselves with for the next 20, 30, 40 years? What job do we plan on doing? How can we contribute the most and it, make the biggest impact? It's about serious stuff, and that's definitely what they've been thinking about. And they're having a lot of small victories, right? It's still big victories, because they're overcoming so much. They're getting their mind right. They're coming online with divine. They're tapping into spiritual gifts. They're realizing they're not crazy, that it's really happening. So a lot of things that us divine femmes may take for granted, because it's stuff we've already gone through, like we went through it forever ago. We have to remember that a lot of them are just coming online. They're just waking up. They're just seeing all the things that we've been seeing for a while. They do want triumph and victory in life, just in your life. The divine masculines that I'm talking about, that I'm channeling energy from, they are full steam ahead. They are taking responsibility for who they are. They are activating the God within them. They are stepping in the fact that they create their own reality. They are realizing how powerful they are. And a lot of that fear and insecurity is subsiding, because they're realizing that none of it was ever true. That it was all stuff that was projected onto them since they were kids, from past lovers, from people who had jealousy and envy towards them, trying to make them feel small. And they're realizing that a lot of that was put on them because they were other people's fears, other people's projections, how they felt about themselves, trying to make other people feel small and weak. People trying to keep you small because they can see the greatness within. They're starting to see that there's a lot of people around them in their immediate environment that have known the whole time about the greatness that's within them. They've seen the potential and have intentionally kept their foot on their throats, trying to keep them down, because they don't want to get left behind. Misery loves company, man. Misery loves company a lot. And these people have been trying to keep them down. They don't want them, because if they can't have, because they know, if these divine masculines have met their femme counterparts, this family knows, these family and close friends, they know that the divine masculine talks differently about her, is protective over her, defends her, they may not even be together, but has never talked about her in a way that he's talked about another female. Maybe he's a bit of a womanizer, maybe a little bit of a player, and with her he's talking about how he wants to spend the rest of his life. Nobody has ever heard him say those things. He's never heard himself say those things. People can see that there's a huge difference here, and it scares them, because they see that he's talking about making career moves, or he's being highly focused on job and career. He's not spending money like he was before. Like if he was going out to the club all the time, wanting to hang out, this, that, wanting to meet girls, he's not. He is stacking his cash. He's putting it in the bank. He's planning for the future. Now, exactly does he have plans? What those plans are? Not yet, but he knows that he wants to do big shit. Or maybe he's taking what little he has, what he has in the bank, and he's investing it in himself. Whether that be an entrepreneurial side hustle, or he's trying to build, because he wants his empire. He's no longer putting off dreams. Things that he wanted to step into, he's not putting them off. Procrastination is not a thing anymore. There is a fire lit underneath them because they know that there's something more and there's something bigger, and they want it. Now, they don't want to come to their feminine counterparts ill prepared because they see her. They see the God within her. They know that she deserves nothing but the best. They see her worth. They've never seen, like I said, some of these people could have been players, womanizers, and they have never looked at a woman in this light ever. And they have healed wounds from that, because I promise you there's old wounds from childhood, from either the way their mother was, maybe, or the way their father treated women, and they've realized that was all imposed on them. Or maybe they haven't realized that, but they realize that they don't want to view women that way, and that maybe some women are just that. And they're realizing why, from unhealed places. Everything comes from these old wounds, from these places of pain and fear. And we do things from insecurities and from lack of not seeing our own value. And they see their value. I don't know if in interactions with their feminine counterpart, if she spoke life into him, because I feel like she did. I feel like she didn't overstep her boundaries. She knew who he was, and she knew that this was eventually going to be a thing. I think this person spoke life into him. I think you, Divine Femmes, have spoke life into them, told them that their potential was amazing, that you saw great things within them, that you knew that they were amazing men. And they may not have seen it. They maybe didn't even know what you were talking about because of how, low they felt about themselves. But you saying that, you encouraging them telling you that they did something, you're like, that's awesome. Like, I'm so proud of you. Look at you solving problems, doing stuff, like being all adult and shit. It is hard. I don't care. Everybody's out here clapping for babies. They're walking, taking their first step. Bitch, this is the first time I've been 40. What do you mean? I have never done this a day in my life ever, and nobody's giving me a cookie. Not that I need somebody to give me a cookie, but you know what I'm saying? It's hard every day from the beginning, from the very beginning. It's new every single day we wake up. Yeah, we figure out more stuff, but it still don't mean that we don't get slapped in the face regularly with obstacles, struggles, problems, and shit. Yeah, we figure out, we adapt, we survive, and we figure it out, but still, it's hard every day. So I just want to say, with that being said, I'm glad you woke up. I'm glad that you're here. I'm glad you made it another day. I'm glad you're out here crushing this shit called life. I don't care how hard you think it look, or how hard it is and how hard you're struggling. You're doing amazing. You wear the weight of the world on your shoulders. You walk around in stilettos and you make it look graceful, baby. You're doing great. You are. I got nothing but faith in you. You guys are here just trying to do the best you can. You guys are putting effort to heal the things that shit you didn't even know needed to be healed, because everybody out here is messy, just living messy, doing messy shit constantly. We didn't even know. We didn't know. I wasn't told about this shit when I was a kid. Shit. I would have been working on this a long time ago if I knew I could have way better. It took me till not too early long ago to start on my process of working through things, shedding the old, getting rid of the negative, getting all that weight off my shoulders. And really, here's the thing that I'm going to get to we're going to read more. Right now we're talking. All right. I didn't realize how heavy everything was until it wasn't there. And I'm sure I'll still get lighter feeling, but like the relief you get when you wake up and you realize a lot of things, and when you release everybody else's burdens, their expectations of you, because like, I mean, that's a you thing and not a me thing. Like, that's one of my favorite saying thing now. That's a you thing and not a me thing. I refuse to carry the weight of what other people think I should be doing, how I should be living, what they think about me. I don't care. I'm just gonna do me. And if me doing me upsets you, then I don't know, look over there or something. I'm not fucked up about it. I'll tell you that. Not no little bit. Not no more. Once you release the weight of everybody else's shit, or you carrying everybody else's responsibilities, doing everybody else's stuff for them, crossing all these oceans for people who won't hop a mud puddle for you, stop checking in on everybody. You realize if they ain't checking in on you, I mean, I'm saying, I know we got people we check in on, but you know what I'm saying? The phone works both ways. And if they only call you when they need you, then man, because they know you're gonna come through. And I know it's hard when you're one of those people who show up for people. I be showing up for people all the time too. But I'll tell you what, I realized who would show up for me, and my circle got a lot smaller. So I don't care. I'll go to war with God behind me, like my boy Kevin says, for anybody that I love. But I promise you, the people that I love, that amount that I do that for is small. Slim to none. Why? Because I realized who had me. So I concentrate my attention on a small group of people instead of spreading it out everywhere. Because I get the quality of love back to me from that small group of people. They give to me like I do to them. We pour life into each other. We breathe life into each other when we have bad days. I know if my friend's calling me to vent, she's had a bad day and she wants to be heard, and I'm gonna hear her. You wanna know why? Because I know when the same thing happens to me, she's gonna hear me, and I know that we will find solutions together. That she's literally will cross an ocean from me, because she has. But anywho, I just don't spread. Yeah, when you stop spreading yourself so thin, you got a lot of your energy back. When you stop doing for everybody, you get a lot of your energy back. Call it all back too. Call it back from every space, time, dimension. Call back your energy, life, or timeline. Call it back from all the places, from the people who took it, and all the places you left it in. Get it back. You will feel so much more revived. Anywho, what else does collective need to know while I'm just, talking? All right. Rest and rejuvenate. This is definitely what the divine masculines are doing, right? They are, they've been healing. They've had to deal with a lot of shock and awe of the people around them, realizing like, damn, these motherfuckers really are out here just taking advantage of me, using me for what they don't care nothing about my best interest. They don't care about my happiness. They just want to keep me put with their foot on my neck. So I just keep giving to them like I'm a cash cow. Like because I do everything for them, but none of them, never have they ever poured back into me. They've never given anything to me without some ridiculous string attached to it. While I be giving to them, I'm giving to them all the time. They're always worried about when I get paid. Now, they've had to deal with the shock. Look, this person's meditating. They're getting back. They're getting their spiritual strength. They've spent a lot of time with it. They still are. They're getting their head right, their mind right. They're feeling the pull to their divine femmes because they're ready for that better life. They're ready for, the better life. They've dealt with a lot of disruptions. Some of them might feel like that, like how this person looks like they're in a straitjacket. They might feel like they're going crazy because their entire world has been shook to its foundation. Everything they thought they knew was wrong. All the people they thought was their family, in real life isn't. I don't care. Blood don't make you related. They're dealing with a lot of tower moments. Tower moments, right? Have patience. They're being patient. They're being patient with themselves. They're learning to have patience with themselves. And divine femmes, I know you're ready for union. I know. But it's all in divine timing. And you don't want your partner until they're healed completely. Until they're healed and you guys can have your union for the long haul, so you guys can build in the right ways. So be patient. Patience is needed because they're still working on their shadow side. All right, divine masculines, keep doing your work, man. Y'all are doing a great job. Do not feel bad. Like, be patient with yourselves. Take time. Take the time. Take all the time you need to do the work that you need to do. You guys are doing great. We're just glad that you woke up. Aren't you so? I'm so glad you're here, guys. Aren't you? We know this is a timely process, your divine femmes. They know. They're here. If you need them, call them. Talk to them. They're not mad that you haven't reached out to them. They're not mad that you chose to do other things. They're not. They're going to answer the phone. They're going to respond. Because they only want what's best for you. Because you are them and they are you. Right? Yeah, as you heal yourself, you help them heal too. Maybe things they haven't been working on. You guys are healing and growing together, and it's beautiful, even when you're apart. Why? Because you are one. There's no separation. I don't know who needs to hear that. Parts of the whole. Anything you do for yourself, you do for them. You are doing heavy shadow work, right? Looking in the mirror. Is the man in the mirror the man you want to be? And if not, how do we fix it? And how do we get past all those old wounds? And if we have behaviors that are unflattering or not kind, maybe, you know, maybe we treat our divine femme in a way that's not cool. Like maybe we run because we're insecure. Maybe we think we're not good enough because we don't recognize the God within us. What do we need to do? I don't know. Your work is your work. I can tell you that you got to look at the emotions. You got to try and figure out where they come from. Follow them back to, was it what past pain caused it? 'Cause I promise you, it was a past pain. Why do you not feel like you're ever good enough? You know, you are. You're a divine being. A divine being. You have, you need to see the God within you, that you're capable of anything, absolutely anything, and that you think you're not good enough for your divine feminine. That's insane. You're the only one she wants. Only one. She misses you so much and loves you all the time. If you know her, know that you are on her mind just like she is on yours. That right now, she's trying to be patient, but she wants you to be with her. Very, very much so. But she knows that you're doing your work, and you'll reach out when you're ready, and when you feel like you have everything in order and it's good enough for her. She knows that you're trying to create a good life for you guys. She appreciates you and everything that you're doing. I don't know who needed to hear that, but it's big facts. All right. Heart chakra. You may be feeling, I feel like you guys are heart chakra and throat chakra. Yeah, you guys are coming into an alignment, 4 or 5. All right, you're coming into an alignment, which is amazing. You may be feeling a lot of energy just constantly flowing from like right here at the bottom of your sternum to like up through. Like you may feel like maybe you're gonna gag a lot or throw up because there's just this energy. It's overwhelming. It's not like an elephant on your chest. It's not smushing it. It's just this constant flow. Maybe you feel like you have to catch your breath sometimes. That's just energy being cleared. It's just energy moving in the right place. All right, just coming up. It's beautiful. You're doing great work. Continue the good work. Okay. What else do they need to know? Yeah, you guys are gaining that super awareness. You are, yeah. I just see the enlightenment, the tapping into who you are, what you are. You're gaining your strength. You're getting your spiritual wings. Maybe you're getting a crown. I don't know. Are you royalty? I feel like I am talking to royalty. Divine masculines. You them kings, divine femmes, you them queens. I feel like it is. I feel like that's a whole thing right now. A whole thing. I'm talking to them rare breeds, rare breeds, that royalty, those royal bloodlines. Yes. You're getting your awareness. You're knowing who you are. The God within is awakening. You're communicating with it. Your consciousness is rising. You're in communication with the universe. You're talking to God. You're co-creating with God. I feel a beautiful energy here. I'm so proud of you guys. Oh my goodness. Foundation and achievements. Oh yes. You guys are going to be building soon. Very, very soon. Yeah. Accelerated motion. Yeah. Hyperspeed is what's going to just pop in my head. I just got like the DeLorean from Back to the Future. I feel like you guys are just going to be going, like, you're waking up, you see these things, you're doing this work so incredibly fast. It's so accelerated. And I see just moving, like, you're connecting with the divine, you're making your wish on the star, there's lots of healing, lots of growth. It's super fast, and before you know it, like, it's home. Like, you're home. Like, you're building this home with your divine femme, or whatever that looks like to you, whatever your higher level commitment is, or there's just you guys talking more, or it's you guys moving in together, or it's proposal, or it's marriage. I don't know. I just feel like everything's gonna go super fast. Like, you're gonna be hopping timelines. Like, we're here right now talking about it, and like tomorrow you're gonna be like, got a mortgage, you got a 401k, everything's wonderful. You guys just bought a house. The kids are doing great. I feel like everything's just gonna be super fast, accelerated. Because you guys are getting in alignment with that timeline. You're vibrating at that frequency that's going to take you to those places, to those timelines, those higher timelines. Oh my God, you guys are doing wonderful. What else do they need to know? All right. Prosperity and new beginnings. Prosperity and new beginnings. Looky, looky. That is beautiful. Planting seeds. The seeds are growing. Abundance. There's fruit coming in. You guys are doing it. There still might be some of you. Okay, because you do have prosperity and new beginnings. That might still be trapped in fear a little bit. It's okay. But you need to get over it. Just on the other side of that fear is prosperity and new beginnings. See all the fruits? Man, that makes me think, Georgia might be important. I don't know, somebody maybe in Georgia. I saw the peach and made me think of Georgia. Union, there's hand just on the other side of your fear. You did this, get out of the prison. Like, look, I don't even see a lock on that door. There's not a lock. This is self-imposed. You've put yourself there in your mind. You are breaking away. You're breaking out of there. You're not there. Fear is an illusion. It's not a thing. Like, it's not tangible. It's not a thing. It's something we do to ourselves. I can't. What if you don't? Then you're stuck here forever. But what if you do? Then you could be out of here. Prosperity and new beginnings. Foundations and achievements. Acceleration and motion. Due to the awareness that you have. Do not let the shadow stop you from your triumph. Okay? Don't. Do not do it. We're not doing that here. No, we're not. All right. Put some angel advice for my divine masculines and divine femmes. Who's out here? I feel like I'm just talking about divine masculines. You need to flip it, switch it however you need to. If you're feeling what I'm doing, do the things with the buttons down there. Please and thank you. I appreciate you much. Without you, I would not be here. That's for sure. Passion. The universe always guides me towards my passions. The angels ask that you act and follow what you believe is with all your heart. You have come to this earth to fulfill a mission. You've come to this earth to fulfill a mission. Unleash your full potential and engage in activities that bring you pleasure. You hear that, divine masculines and divine femmes, whoever. They'll release your full potential. Step into your power. Engage in activities that bring you pleasure. That's going to help you get on mission, okay? The universe is always guiding me towards my passions. Listen, see the signs. The way the universe talks to us, okay? It's very, very important. Anything else that collective needs to know from here? Gratitude. I am grateful for many things in my life that bring me joy and comfort. The angels want you to remember, if you just pause and think for a moment, you might just recognize that you have so much to be thankful for, no matter how small these positive things may seem. Gratitude is a huge point for manifesting. Sometimes when we're in the darkest part of the shadows, it's hard to see the light, and it's hard to see what we should be grateful for. But be grateful for because you know there's something better. Be grateful. You know you're gonna have better. Be grateful that you woke up today and you had the chance to get the better. Be grateful that you are on this journey. This is your journey. This is your path to a higher consciousness, to a better way of living. You woke up to it. That, I know right now where some of you guys are sitting at may not seem like a gift. In fact, it may seem like a burden. Because you just realize that, like, everybody in your family might be snakes. You know, all your friends really ain't your friends. You feel very alone and isolated. The truth, no matter how much it hurts, is always a gift. Please tell me the truth every day over a sugar-coated lie. The truth is one of the greatest gifts. And continue to seek the truth. Because it only makes things better, easier. Your understanding of how things work, it lets you cut out a lot of the bullshit in your life. It really does. When you can, when you tap in and you get into that divine energy, and you are tapped into, your higher consciousness, you see things in a way different perspective, and you're starting to see them now. And I know that it's scary at times, and you don't want to, but once you wake up, there's not going back to sleep. Don't go back to sleep. Don't do that. You know, I do say ignorance is bliss at times, and it is, because they don't know what they don't know, and they're just out here doing dumb human shit, right? And they're okay in it. And it makes life harder for us who are awake. We're like, oh, okay. They just don't know. But because we do know, we can create something better. We can help others wake up. We can help guide them once they do wake up. Please. It is something to be grateful for being able to step into your divinity. It is a blessing. It really is, even though it's hard right now. But know that you're never alone, Divine Masculine. And I feel like I'm talking to Divine Masculines who may be struggling right now. You see how great it is, but you're like, fuck. Why? Why is everybody like this? They've always been that way. In fact, you were like that too. We all were. We all were karmic and unawake and working out of ego and fear and pain. And that's, you know, it's just action and reaction. People do things because of things that have happened to them. Anywho, let's get something happy, because I feel like we need that. Hold on, guys. There we go. You guys are doing a fabulous job, though, just in case you didn't know. You guys are growing amazingly. So what we talked about is they're growing. The collective, or the masculines, are waking up. They're waking up, and it's beautiful. Knight of Pentacles. They're moving slowly, very, very slowly. All right, Divine Femmes, but they're being deliberate and intentional in their actions. They're analyzing. They're making smart moves. They're paying attention, and like I said, being deliberate and intentional in their actions. What else does collective need to know? Four of Wands. You know, I told you I was only talking about twin flames. So here's twin flames. They're hitting milestones. They're achieving goals. We got triumph and victory out here, right? There's good things coming. Union is in the energy. Marriage is in the energy. Like I said, I feel like you guys are going to be, like, the timelines are going to be accelerated, or you're going to be jumping them very, very quickly, which is phenomenal. Whoever I'm talking to, whoever resonates with this, you know, if it's not yours, it's not yours. Take what's yours and leave the rest behind, you know. And if you're not a twin flame, then okay, maybe I'm just talking to, you know, a higher level commitment. King of Wands, Magicians, and the Knight of Cups. So yeah, expect action. These masculines are taking action. They're trying to get their money right. They're working hard. They're hustling. They do want to come towards you with a love offer, but they want to make sure that they have their things right. They want to come with, they want to bring you something. It looks like you have, there's gift energy in the air. They are feeling very passionate. The Divine Masculines are. They are in this. This is an action person. This is somebody who takes action. They get shit done. They have the solutions to the problems, and they go solve the fucking problems. That's what they do. And I feel like that's what you're out here doing. You're out here getting it, you know, in any way you can. Whether you're making your money, you're healing yourself, you're ready to get the ball going. You are making the ball move. You are doing it. You're doing great. So expect high, quick actions. We got the Magician. These Divine Masculines have all the tools they need to create the reality that they want. And that is what they're doing. They are stepping into who they are, into their power, into their truth, into their divinity. And man, it's looking good on y'all. Let me tell you what, it's looking real good on y'all. I'm proud of you guys. You're doing a great job. Keep on pushing. All right. Let me get an oracle card for you, and then we'll close this out. Can I get a message for the collective, please? For the collective. Can I get a message for the collective? Can I get a message for the collective? We got the Earth card. It's a fox. I keep getting things about foxes, like in dreams and stuff too. A fox is a cunning person. It can be a cunning person. A person who is like lower class. So be careful. This is in your energy. So you have somebody of lower class in your, or not, like somebody who's deceptive. You have somebody who's conning, or maybe you are. Maybe you're being really, not, and I don't mean that in a negative way. Maybe you're being really cunning. Maybe you're being Quick on your feet, adaptable. You know, foxes are adaptable. So maybe we'll take it with the higher level instead of me trying to warn you. But I really feel like you do have people in your energy who are deceptive. They're adaptable. Their brain is sharp, and they're trying to find ways to get over you. They're trying to keep the wool pulled over your eyes. They don't want you to wake up. They don't want you to go to your divine feminine. They don't want that. They're trying to keep you there with them. Okay? But let's look it up. Because I think, I mean, it's going to be something good, but I just felt like that was a message you needed to hear, to be careful of those around you. Well, where's it at? How are they in order, but it's not in order? Give me a moment, guys. Sorry. Oh, it says Earth. I'm looking for Fox. That's probably why, huh? I'm looking for the whole wrong word. My bad. Anywho, so it's force, powerful in creation. You are made of the entire Earth. In actuality, this entire miraculous universe. You are the planets in the Milky Way. You are the star-filled night sky. You are the golden rays of the fiery sun. You are the infinite universe within your electric magnetic sparks. You are the trickling stream, flowing rivers, vast oceans. You are the rich soil that layer the fertile countryside. You are the crisp air that blows through the golden fields. You are the towering trees in the giant forests. You are in everything, and everything is in you. Attract what you need and desire by respecting your earth home. Remember to give back to this rich planet and protect it fiercely. You will receive endless gifts from the earth and the universe. In return, respect and love the miracles of your existence. Well, if that wasn't spot on. Intentions. Tune into the earth's vibration to harness your health, guidance, intuition, and spirituality. Give back and respect the universe. I feel like that's a beautiful closing message. So I'm gonna leave it here, guys. If you radiate, if you like what I'm putting out, do the things with the buttons. It is a pleasure and an honor as always. Proud of you, collective. You're out here doing good things, waking up, seeing things, doing the healing. This work looks good on you. I'm very, very proud of you. To the moon and back, guys. Bye.